I started Spectrum Advertising back in 1989. I had a little office on the side of C.A. Irving Real Estate that was pointing towards a fire station in El Centro. I used to be the manager of a CBS affiliate for 5 years. I traveled around to San Francisco, to Phoenix, to St. Louis, everywhere. Everywhere I went, all the reps around would ask me, Rob, why don't you start your own agency? I'd like to work there. And I thought, well, they're from out of town, they live in a great area, so do we, but I started. So I started my agency, the rest is just history. I would say the reason I survived for 20 years, every time I talk to these big agencies and people, vendors and everything from out of town, and I talk to them, I say, you know what, the reason I survived 20 years is because I do things by the book. I do things with integrity, with honesty. Because you know what, and especially in a small town, if you don't do it right, everybody's going to know. Eventually it'll come back and haunt you. Well, the philosophy of Spectrum is integrity. We want to do the right thing for the right reason. And I've always, for a long time, I used to always say to my vendors, if you're not paid within 30 days, there's something wrong with the bill. And that's fine. We would work on the bill, we'd make it right. We also find out that we buy right. We don't buy by emotions, we buy what works best for the client. Well, when I started the agency, there really wasn't a lot of competition. What little there was, they immediately got out of it because it was hard. It was hard to work with the media and do the right thing for the people. One thing that I did do that I did like is, our saying is, your success is our business. I didn't care about accolades. I didn't care about awards. This looks great, this does this. I didn't care. What I cared about is your success. If it sold your product, then it's good for me.